This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Launched right out of the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Perched up top. Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Off the barricade.
Oh, he flips that around.
He's quick to get out of the way there. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Oh, my gosh.
Driven into the barricade. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Stepping out of the ring here.
The barricade.
Hurling their opponent into the front row.
And landing hard.
Ooh, that'll dislocate your jaw. The WWE Universe getting an impromptu meet and greet. How's that for great ticket value? He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Oh boy, taking a trip into the audience. This is crazy. This fight is spilling out into the crowd where we can easily see some bad collateral damage.
Now he's back at ringside. Sliding back into the ring. Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Ooh, just relentless.
Teeing off.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Haymaker after haymaker.
Ooh. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh! WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Oof. But just going off with everything they've got now.
Final blow.
Everything's going his way right now.
And he's crushing his opponent with these constant attacks. Ouch!
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes. Outlook is bad for Buck.
And into the cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Double axe handle.
Running knee lift. Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
What a counter by Tony.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Wow.
Counter. He knew just what to do. And Tony didn't see that coming.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
Evades the attack. Spear!
Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this.
Oh, not to the belly! Has them up. Nice waistlock takedown. Holding on. How about another?
Repeated waistlock takedowns.
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch!
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. That could be curtains for Tony.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Have fun in there! This is wrestling! For a submission! You've got the skills! You're gonna fit in just fine here. They want a mutiny. Wait until they see what you're capable of. Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing.
One, two, that's it! Bring it!
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, Since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
The consummate underdog.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now former WWE producer Troy Simkin make...
Oh, look at this! Attacking the most vulnerable part of the body. Trying to escape, delivers a jawbreaker. Oh, missed connection.
Neckbreaker position, but look at this power prying their way out.
And it delivers a neckbreaker of their own.
The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely.
And now, just pick the leg. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
The sleeper is cinched in, and you can see little by little the opponent trying to escape, delivers a jawbreaker.
Misses the... Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in.
Submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we going to see it?
She will not quit. She will not stop fighting.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the...
Oh, she was starting to roll, but it fell apart.
Downward spiral. Zelina being sized up.
Perched on the shoulders.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Shoulders down. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner,
What a debut! She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. Soaring!
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Got them off their feet here. Oh!
Into the lung blower.
A big punch. Ouch. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Oh my God. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Snapmare it over. Full head of steam and a
spiking DDT.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Escape that in a hurry.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
There's a Russian leg sweep. Just raining down punches. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
And that from the top.
Oh man, we all know what's coming here.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Off the...
Oh man, nasty kick.
And then follows it up with a big one to the face. Dangerous intent.
Setting up for something here.
Lexus King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason. And have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Oh! Kick lands.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
And landing with the double axe handle.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. She tags her partner into the action. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow!
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Uh-oh. And evades the attack. Brutality.
Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Perched up top. Knee drop. He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
Tagged into the action.
Being placed in the corner here.
He's looking to make a moment here.
Running knee lift. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Oh, knee to the jaw. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. He might just be stalling for time here.
Asma set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Coming in off the tag.
Clothesline.
Back fist to the mush.
Man, strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Bam! She flipped that attack around. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
In off the tag.
Dangerous knee on the button.
leaning on the turnbuckle here.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Wicked clothesline.
Oh.
He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
Oh, my God. Picture perfect backbreaker. Oh, he fights Lexus back. Oh, roll up here. And his shoulder is lifted before one.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Hit with the knee.
Boom. These attacks of the champ are adding up.
An eruption of offense from King. Carefully measured knee strikes. Still again. Yikes.
Boom! Good defense from him. Running knee lift.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready?